is, I think, with the advent of AI and associated skills like security, machine learning, deep learning, there's this increasing need to get for companies to get their talent strategy right. So what that implies is the supply market in terms of talent has evolved to various multidisciplinary skills, and so there's this strong need for us to get our talent analysis, our intelligence accurate. In terms of specifics, TalentNeuron is an interesting platform because it's unusual, but they have a big team of data scientists behind it. So it's not just a product that spits out a generic report. So there's kind of a methodology behind it, which kind of resonates with us as a tech company, but it's also something that validates the data that we're getting. They use a wide variety of data sources that, we've kind of gotten a lot of insight on in terms of how they triangulate data. There's a lot of statistical rigor that they put behind their analysis. So that's kind of the primary advantage we look at when we're using something like TalentNeuron versus other products. In terms of value and advantage that we've been able to get from using TalentNeuron, you could look at it in a couple of different ways. It's hard to quantify in terms of financials or short term, but it's more of a long term. So for example, there's this talent play when I talked about the criticality of these emerging skills, it's very important to get it right, get the talent strategy right, because the industry is moving so fast. And so TalentNeuron and the data that it provides helps inform things like our geo strategy. Where should we locate a certain R&D center, and trying to compare cost in terms of one location versus the other, looking at long-term supply. And so the advantage there is, if we don't get it right, we don't have the luxury of redoing it because the industry is moving so fast. There's a lot of uniqueness to how we view TalentNeuron. A lot of it is primarily the methodology and the kind of mindset that we perceive them to have. For example, it's not about just giving here's a report, here's what our data says, or here's a platform, you log in and do self-serve. A lot of the value is in the rigor and the methodology behind it. When we have conversations on specific consulting engagements with them, where we ask them to do custom research, we often engage with subject matter experts. We talk with their data scientist teams, where we're looking at, there's a lot of iteration that goes back and forth in terms of reports, which is unique. And they're able to take on pretty much any kind of custom analysis and project that we want, and they have a pretty sophisticated team behind them. And I think that is definitely a kind of a unique factor, and it's something we value a lot. And especially it gives us a lot of confidence in terms of the credibility of the data and the analysis. When we take that to our business and when we have conversations with them, we know we're backed up by a pretty strong and robust analysis.